My favorite place. One of my favorite places. Good morning, everyone. Oh, it's a beautiful day, and I'm at a beautiful place. I love coming here for my morning walks whenever I have the time. I mean, how can you not? It's so peaceful. Such a serene, quiet place. And here I am. I hope everyone is having a blessed day. Don't mind my stickers on my face. I'm gonna get myself together today. After this walk, I'm going to have a self-care day. I'm gonna get my hair done and do some work. That's the beauty of being able to get my hair done. I can work while I do that. So that's my plan. Um, Grand rising to you too. Blessings and happy Friday. Thank you, my friend. Um, it's a beautiful day. Can't complain, you know? And it's Friday. So, yes, I am looking forward to just having a great day today. There's a weird smell out here. I think he's bird watching. There's a lot of different birds out here. I have my little secret place out here. I like to go and then just kind of like sunbathe. Oh, look at that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to um, have my little time with God. And I want to invite you guys to join me. So that's what we're doing here today. And yes, I have some crazy. I look crazy right now. Let me take this sticker off. Um. Okay. Let me start with coming over here because this is one of the places that I tend to come because the sun is like it's an open area, open space. Um. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone tuning in. Good morning and happy Friday. See, I like it right here because I get to just sit and take in all the sun right here. So this is one spot that I come to and pretty much charge up sun. And then I go to this other area where I'll be showing you guys after, where it's more like a water view and surrounding the surrounding area has more water by it. A lot of people are out here today. Usually, you know, there's people, but not as much. I mean, I can't blame them. It's a beautiful day. Um, I hope everyone is having a great start to their Friday today. Thank you. But yeah, I'm just charging up, you know. Obviously I'm on a live right now with you guys, but usually I'm just here, um, taking in the sun, just like this, talking to God and thanking Him. A lot of times I find myself asking God, because when we go through certain seasons in our life, certain difficulties, we tend to ask, right? Like ask God to get us out of this season, even though we know we need to experience this season. It's a part of the journey. Oh look, it's a little cute mushroom. But yeah, I just found myself like kind of changing that up and just like asking God to guide me through this time, no matter what time it is. Um, you know, but guide me, just like be with me, and I know that I'll get through it instead of asking Him to get me out of it, if that makes sense. Ooh, I don't think I'm allergic to bees anymore. Hello there. I'm glad to see you on here, Ronako. I hope I pronounced your name right. Um, but I'm happy to see you here. Happy Friday. So, yes, I feel so charged up after coming out here and just letting the sun hit me and talking to God. Feels really good. I would encourage everyone to do that. They have the chance to, just take a walk in nature and let the sun hit you and, have your little devotional time with the Most High, whatever it is that you believe in. I believe in God. I know it has been a very long time. I mean, I actually went on live last night just because I wanted to show my face and let everyone know that I'm okay. Because by the comments that I had seen on my, ooh, the sun is really hitting right now. But by the comments that I had seen, hello, hello, on my last videos that I posted up, I guess people wanted to make sure I was okay. And I know that I had expressed that I was feeling sick. I had a cold. Um, and then I never came back online. So I was like, you know what? Let me show up and make sure everyone knows that I'm here. I'm okay. I'm feeling much better. Um, but I just kind of took a break. I think we all need a break sometimes, right? Yes, this is my vitamin D, the sun. And I recently saw a video saying how we were lied to. We don't need to be using sunscreen. I don't know the facts on that, but it made me think because I always feel so good being in the sun. And we're told that we need to protect our skin by wearing sunscreen. But how true is that? I don't know. Oh, nice. Wow, 6 a.m. Those are goals for me because I don't wake up that early, and I know that I would have so much more time, or get so much more out of my day if I woke up early enough. I know there's definitely some dogs that were out here because I smell the doo doo. Sorry, I had got a call, but I love coming out here with my kids in the summertime. It's so nice. When they were younger, I would come out here. It's kind of changed up because when the water rises and then all that changes up um, the greenlands. But here's a little peek of what I'm looking at. See, that's exactly what I heard. I heard that sunscreen can give you cancer too. And then it's like they want to kind of play like, okay, if you don't wear sunscreen, then you're going to get cancer from the sun. But no, like, no. I believe that it's the products that we're putting in because there's so many um, ingredients in sunscreen that, you know, we're putting in our skin, which is an organ. And like, you know, we're soaking it up. Should be just soaking up the sun, period. So I do believe in that. But there's just so many things that I think are in the unknown and that people just don't want you to know. Um, it's just wow, 4 a.m. early. What time do you go to bed? Do you usually wake up that early? Yes, I will pray for you, my friend. I will pray for you. It's perfect timing because I'm going to have a deep conversation with God in a little bit. Mm, I think this is where I went last time. I don't know. Everything looks the same. Um, but yeah, I think there's just a lot that uh, we were told that is not true. But if you think about it, like, there's no sunscreen years ago when our ancestors were living and they didn't have all that cancer and stuff. So it doesn't make sense. This is where I'm talking about. Guys, I'm going to show you in a second, but it's so nice out here. Uh, I wish I could stay out here the whole day, and I want to bring my kids out here now because it's even better than what I last saw when I was last here. But um, absolutely, everything that we put in our body, you know, our skin takes in, and that is what causes cancer. I will pray for you, Jen, from the block, that you sleep better. Mm, Mario, I want to talk about that um, because I understand that's kind of hard. It's a hard topic when it comes to, the whole gay, bisexual, and kids. But I do agree with you. Maybe you could have done it in a better way. A lot of times, the way we do things could be done better, and we tend to get better results when they're done better. But sometimes I think we just react out of how we feel in the moment. But I do agree with you. I mean, is there anything specific that, you know, was doing around your child? How old is your child? I guess I have a lot of questions. um, but Well, you can Mark. You can definitely get to know me on here on my channel. Um, I would never personally date date anyone on here. It's just that's not what I'm on here for. I'm not looking, for that. But I take that as a compliment. Lock. Well, if there is, guess what? That witch is getting blessed by the grace of God because I'm here right now. Um, I believe in the Most High God. Mia. I pray to God, and I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ as well, and I believe that He's the Son of God. I hope that answers your question. Um, I'm just trying to read everyone's recent message on the chat, so just give me some time. I feel you, Renako. I actually had terrible sleep last night because, well, one, I had to sleep with my window open. There was some leakage coming from the air conditioning. So we had to turn off the air conditioning and it's warm now. So I had to open the windows and it was just very loud. And it's just like, I just couldn't sleep well. I don't know why. But okay, Mario. Sorry, not Mario. Marlo. I completely understand your feeling. I understand that you felt that way because, quite frankly, if I came home and I heard my son, my 5-year old at that, say that, because I think 5-year olds, they're still very curious, innocent, and they don't know much. They're very led by what they perceive and what they see. And so I think it could be very confusing. I think he should definitely have a talk with him because then he will create, his own beliefs and his own, he'll just start believing whatever it is that he sees instead of facts and what he should know, so you should explain to him. And I mean, I don't know. Oh, there's a snake in the water. I saw a snake in the water a long time ago. Sorry, got distracted. But yes, I definitely think that there should be a conversation had with your baby mom and with your son and with him. I don't know how close you are with him, with the guy, but you should tell him like, like I don't mind. I have nothing wrong with you, but I know that I know my son is still young and he can get confused by what he sees. And I would prefer if you toned it down when you're around my son, just out of respect, personally. Let me show you guys a snake. This is a big snake. I'm kind of scared. It's not a black one, so look at this, guys. I'm kind of freaked out now. What if there's one like on land? Should I go up close or should I just snake in the water and in the stream, my friend? How are you, stink bug? This might be the witch that they said is in the woods. You never know. He's looking right at me. He sees me. You see that? I just hope he doesn't jump. But yeah, I've seen a black snake in these. Okay, he's going. He's leaving. All right, I'm back. Um, I've always been that type of curious little girl that I think that I still have in me that wants to like mess with things and like I really want to go and see that snake right now, but I'm not gonna do that. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But yes, Renoko, I actually wanted to start fasting. I wanted to start to just kind of like be able to clear my mind and be fed by God. You know, I feel like when we're fasting, we're letting God feed us spiritually. And so I've actually been on my journey eating better, but not necessarily fasting. But now that you mentioned that, I kind of want to start doing that. I want to um, fast for like at least a week to start. Because I believe that right now in my life, I could use that. Oh, you live on a farm? I love that. That's my dream. I think you already know that. I already expressed that on here, but I'd love to live on a farm. Rattlesnakes on a farm sound fun. Um, I just want, I remember growing up and like being out here, putting my feet in the creek, you know, and just like exploring. I want that for my kids and they have actually been able to have that um growing up. Now, you know, that they're getting older, they're kind of like they see other people, you know, doing certain things, playing, being on their devices, and just the world, you know, consumes our kids with these devices. So sometimes it's not even like what they see. It's just what is like fed to them in this world nowadays. Um, but I definitely this summer want to bring them out more into nature and just do more with them, like what I did when they were younger. I kind of want to take that snake home. How do you know when it's a venomous snake or not? Alabama. Might have to go to Alabama. Yeah, no, got a lot on my mind, stink bug. Hello, hello. But yeah, going back to Marlo, I hope that that kind of answered a little bit of or helped. Oh dear. There's a lot of there's a lot of creatures out here today. Hmm. What do you mean? Head sharp in color? Really smells bad. Oh, there's a whole bunch of snakes in here. Yikes. There's a lot of snakes in there. Yikes. Okay. I just saw, like, look at this. That's not the same snake that I saw earlier, but I guess that's what you can expect in this. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of snakes in there. And I thought that I could come and dip my feet in the water. I'm glad I saw those snakes. Yeah, that's a lot of snakes, right? I'm curious to see if there's any like really big ones. Wow. Let me stop. So, do I keep the Shabbat for God? No, I haven't practiced. I mean, I used to because I worked for a long time as a teacher in a Jewish day school. And so every Friday, um, I would do Shabbat. Sometimes I would go and have Shabbat with different families. Um, and then after I left there, I stopped. But my husband's my partner, kid's father, um, my mother-in-law, her side is Jewish, and I've always told her I would like to instill that in my kids. Just have some. Um, sorry, the snake. I don't know what is going on over there. They're making babies or what, but it's freaking me out. Um, so yeah, I would like to have that practice, of like having Shabbat on Fridays with my kids and my family, but it's just, something that I have to set time aside for. And with life right now, it hasn't been a priority, but it should, because I love that, you have that time to get together as a family and to have dinner and to talk about your day and to give thanks to God and have prayer. What else is done in Shabbat? It's been so long. But thanks for bringing that up, because that is something that I want to get back to. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not really reading the comments like that. Maybe I'll read one or two, but I'm making sure that I'm not going to be bitten by a snake that creeps up on me. So, you know. But thank you, Stink Bug. I know he always has my back on here. He pretty much knows me better than I do. He can answer all those questions that I guess people have. I live in Washington, D.C., the DMV area, where you don't see snakes very often. So that's why I'm like, Yeah, we don't see snakes unless it's in a zoo. I guess I already told. Sorry. Uh, I know, but I live in the DMV area. It's very hard for anyone to kind of narrow it down to like where I would be at or where this creek would be at, you know? So that's why I'm not giving those informations out. But I hope everyone has a good intent, you know? That's kind of the vibes that I bring to this channel for myself, you know, because I know can be a lot of weirdos, a lot of people with bad intent. You know, I have my kids on here, and that is one thing that I made sure I was always going to do is, you know, enough with these snakes. I'm gonna continue my walk because that's what I came here for initially, and I love looking at this creek. And I'll come back, but I need to walk. Um, but yeah, so I always make sure that when I start a live, I start it praying like this live, you know. Um, it's just about peacefulness, about prayer, about time with God. Um, I think a lot of people bring what they want to bring, but sometimes they don't even know what they're bringing into their life, you know, by the things that they're doing. Um, hey there, Casey. Good to see you. See, wasn't able to go back on last night after dinner. Too much going on, but I took some time for myself today to come out here and walk the creek and say hello to my fam, my online fam. But yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit more about um, just my live and like what my channel has brought to me. Like this is my peaceful place, my sacred place. Like I don't care to have too many people watching or on here, you know, if they're going to bring bad and negative energy. I know I had a lot of that to begin with, but I feel like it has. And Stink Bug, you can definitely agree on this, um, back me up on this. Now it's not as much as it was in the past or when I first started. Thank you, Stink Bug. Whew. But I think we all have to be careful. And, okay, I don't know this neighborhood. So let me not. We have to be careful with our energy, with our vibes. Like, we don't know who's coming in. There's a lot of people with bad intent, like I said. That is why I always pray and keep God in the center of everything. Because I know that He's taking care of me at the end of the day. So, hi. Okay. Area closed. Uh, I'm still so amazed by those snakes. But look how just pretty and peaceful it is out here. But let's change the subject. Let's talk about what I actually recently have been doing for myself. I'm happy to have you guys join me on this live. There's a few of my favorite people on here. Why did you say that you think he's messing with you? He's not messing with you, stink bug. I think he sincerely wants to know how you're doing. Oh, this creek is not like it used to be. It's like has changed for sure, but and I've had friends tell me like, "Oh, make sure that you um take a knife with you or pepper spray or something when you're walking alone." Well, I'm on alive, and that's why it is a good thing to know my location right now. So if anything happens, if anyone pops up on me, you guys are watching, even though I know God got me. So what is going on? Okay, let me go. Let me go and read some of these messages. I am doing well, Casey. How are you? Well, let me say this. Being that I am out here walking on my own, I think that it's a good thing. It's a good thing that you guys know um, where I am, you know? I mean, I know you don't know exact location, but if I ever felt like I was being harmed, I would let you guys know, and then you guys could perhaps maybe just like inform someone. But I don't think they are trolling you, stink bug. I honestly think they just see that you are here, as my moderator and doing me a favor and caring for me, and so they care for you. Am I right or am I wrong? I just want to clear the air. They're doing well, thank you. They are doing well. They had a good morning, and they went to school happy. And I think that's what makes me happy to know that they went to school happy. Well, I just want you to know, Stink Bug, that you're appreciated. And I honestly don't think anyone is, here to attack you. If anything, is they're here to attack me, you know. But like I always share with you, I appreciate you. But no, all the people on here, I really appreciate and admire your what is it called? Admire the fact that you have been sticking around, for this long. Because people tend to get boring. People tend to die off. You know, people tend to have their bad days. Like right now, I'm looking a mess, and I could care less to show face, but I am, because this is what I told you guys on my channel is about: being transparent, being authentic, and I got to show up in each and every form, each and every stage, um, you know, because I know I have friends, I have people that I want, people just want to show the beautiful side of themselves, and they want to be perceived as being perfect, and only looking a certain way. And I could have chose to do the same and get on here when my hair was all done, and you know looking the way I want to look, but then that wouldn't be real. I want to show you guys my journey. I want to show you guys that it's not even about the appearance, and it's about more of the connection of people. And even going into this new generation of like technology and live streams, because I feel like I spoke about this before, but I feel like we've lost it. Like, people don't say hi to people anymore. Or it could be just because I'm in, this state. I feel like people just walk by other people and they don't even acknowledge them. Like, we're all the same human being. Why can't we acknowledge one another? So I don't know. I feel like even being on this live stream, not knowing you guys from Adam, like, it's just proof to show that we have grown a strong connection, that we can check up on each other, see how one another, is doing. And that's what it's all about. Thank you, Casey. Can you talk more about that? Why do you say that? You know what? Think like that could be a good topic of conversation. Hi, cutie. Think like I honestly do think people genuinely just want to know how you're doing because you're a nice guy. Okay. But I'm just letting you know that um I'm not offended by like comments like that. That could be actually a conversation to have. Um, a lot of people are from different places, and they don't have the same interaction, engagement, you know. I'm going back to check on that snake. And so they might be curious to know, or they might have different perspectives, or they just don't know, you know. It's different for everyone. So that's why I like that I can come on this live. Wait, was it here that I was? I don't remember if it was here. No, it wasn't here. Uh, but yeah, I definitely do think that these, I can tell you who are the real ones, like Casey, Renao, sorry. You know, you guys are really, so yes, see, justice. So let's talk about it. Like, why do you feel that way? Oh, little dog. And using yourself, Brown. Maybe you can share an experience. Good morning. How are you? Hi, cutie. No, I don't have these walks every morning as I should, and I wish I did, but I'm going to try my best to take more time to do so because it is close to my kids' school. Give me a second. They're so cute. They're having a little picnic over there. I came back to see if the snakes were still here. And maybe I should warn them that there's snakes here because they're with kids. Do you guys think I should let them know? I just don't want to scare them off. They're having a picnic, but I do feel like they should be cautious. Um, yes, tend, Antron, I tend to not touch anything when I'm out here. Well, actually, I did touch a piece of bark. Um, I'll use my hand sanitizer. Where do you live, Justice? I mean, like, what state are you from? Just because I feel like that can really depend or like make a big difference when you live in a certain area. I don't see the snakes anymore. Oh no, you definitely missed it then. There was a snake in the water that I showed, Casey, and then I kind of followed it to this area right here where I saw like a whole bunch of snakes like in the middle of like the leaves and the junk. But and I'm trying to find it to see if I can see it again, but I guess they're buried in the water somewhere. I don't know if we have cobras here, but I will definitely be careful. I don't actually know like the different types of snakes. I wouldn't even be able to tell you. But it was just interesting seeing snakes out here. Like I said, I don't see that often. Um, okay, so see, I think that it's very different. You're in New England, so I feel like, and I've never been there personally. I don't know, you know, the history like that, but I feel like in certain areas of the world, it's just not, it's just different. and they treat people of color differently. Um, because there's less. I feel like there is less people, or I don't know, I could be wrong. I just feel like in that part of the world, there's not as many um, colored people. Oh, look at that. He's gonna get some fish in the water. Let me see. Renoko, yes, you're absolutely right. I just read the comment about having 5 people that are viewing instead of having 100. 5 people that actually care instead of having 100 that, are just on here trying to troll and that don't genuinely care. I'm reading the comments, but then I want to ask you guys something. I don't know where these snakes are, so I'm going to leave it alone. Um, they're so cute. Yeah, I mean, I think there's always going to be a race issue. Um, because it starts at a young age, and it depends on how you're being raised. And unfortunately, not everyone raises their children, educating them correctly. And some just generally don't know. They were just taught what they were taught, and then they just keep on passing it down, which is sad, but it's like inevitable. It's like, you know, unless you really um, step out of your comfort zone and do the research, do the work, and like look for answers, because some people just have it within their heart to obviously not, treat people wrong. But some people are just like, well, this is what I know and this is what I'm going to do. I should be at my hair appointment right now, but I always get caught up, my life with you guys, and which I love. Don't get me wrong. And I really needed this walk too, so really needed to run, but then I wouldn't be able to really interact with you guys. So fine, I can do my run later. And I'll probably, if you guys don't mind looking at me with a big astronaut helmet on, then I'll come on when I'm getting my hair done. I have before. Oof. Okay. Oh, hi. You found some rocks? Nice. Thank you. My hair is looking a mess right now, okay? I haven't done it, but sometimes I just let it, um, like I'll deep condition it and then let it just sit. But I'm feeling like I want to, just like feel good. It's Friday. I feel good mentally. I want to feel good. I want to feel good physically as well. I need to start making um, smoothies in the morning. So I just feel like, and I'm taking these. What is it called? Let's see, just my memory. I feel like my memory's not there, and like I'm having brain rot. I don't know. It's bad. Um, Saffron. I'm taking these saffron tablets because I read that that's good just for the brain neurons and stuff. And if any of you guys know anything that helps when it comes to memory and brain health, I'm looking for some because I don't feel like I'm really eating. Well, I'm definitely not eating what I used to eat. Cut out all the like junk food and stuff, but I need to replace it with something um, healthy. Hey, how are you? Good. I did not know that. So you can tell me, you can share a lot with me, Stink Bug. You can educate me on what it is I need to consume in order to get good results. So what is going on? I'm lost. You know that I'm here walking and you guys are having, I wish I could hear the conversation being held amongst you guys, but I got to read it. And unfortunately, I also have to be aware of my surroundings. So if you care to share, you can bring it back up. But what is the problem? Because, see, I care to know because you guys are people that I genuinely care about, and I don't want you guys to, oh gosh, so tired. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but I'm here. I just got in my car. I don't know why it stopped showing me, but I'm here. But what is the problem? Stink bug, I want to know from you, what is it that he's saying since you threatened to time him out? It's a fake account. I'm so lost. So I'm sorry to laugh, but I don't know why this even started. Can we just ignore it and move forward? Here's the thing. I don't want any of you guys to feel... Hold on. I'm driving. I just want everyone to get along because I care about everyone, okay? So out of respect for me, I would greatly appreciate it if both of you guys could get along. I don't know where my face went. I don't know if you guys could hear me. Can you guys hear me? Because I guess that's something that's important. Okay. But you can't see me, right? I don't know what happened. Once I got my... Oh, you know? Never mind. I know what happened. So, listen. I know that I don't know you guys personally. I know you guys from being on my live and supporting me, which I greatly appreciate. But it does make me feel weird and sad when you guys like don't get along, because it puts me in a weird place, you know, and I don't want to be sided with anyone. So out of respect for me, and if you guys care about me, can we just, like, you know, maybe move past that? So let's just move past that, because none of us have the time to be bickering with anyone, right? Like, that's just low vibe, low... Oh, shoot. Let me pay attention. I did not see that bump coming. Yeah. Okay. No low vibrations here. Only high. Okay? So you're saying that Renako is a troll of yours. Is that what you're saying? Because I'm trying to understand. I know you're saying that you have trolls that come on my live to troll you. Like, I'm trying to understand.